Okay, so y'all know I talked about my children playing outside on another video where a little boy had called my daughter a B, and I resolved the situation, told them not to do that. They need to apologize to each other, made peace with the situation. Well, the child's mother came to my door because there was another conflict outside with two other children, mind you, that I have no clue whatsoever that was going on with these children. But came to my door disrespectfully accusing my children of doing something. I'm home. I see my children outside playing. She's at work all day. Her child, 8 years old, outside playing by himself every day after school. I don't know who's home with. She says somebody's supposed to be watching him. Somebody, they ain't doing a job. Okay, because he's outside being confrontational, maybe trying to be funny or whatever case may be, but you know how kids are, they gonna try to defend themselves if they feel like they need to be defended, and I'm not teaching my kids to be outside cussing and doing all that stuff there, but they, kids gonna be kids and they gonna try it, right? Especially with their peers. So I'm trying to get the situation, like what's going on. She said somebody threatened her child, talking about jumping him. Whereas my children were outside trying to fight him that day in particular. And I wanted to tell her that because I didn't know who his mother was and how I handled the situation, because he was outside running his mouth and being reckless. And so trying to explain that to her, she walks off. You know what? She don't want to hear nothing. She don't want to hear nothing. I've worked in the daycare system before. I've worked in schools. I worked in customer service. So I have my customer service tone on. I'm just trying to bring peace. I'm not even trying to defend my children, but I know what my children are capable of. And it sounds a little sketchy because there are two other children involved that are older that we don't even know anything about, that are not present. And so just trying to bring peace to the situation. If you have to knock on a neighbor's door to talk to them about their children, you have to be respectful and you have to be willing to listen if they have something to say. Okay. And we got to talk to each other like adults, because we don't need to behave like the children are behaving in order to bring peace to the situation and to bring more clarity, because the children have to learn from us how to deal with conflict. So I just wanted to let y'all know that today.